Hi, and thanks for watching the video. I'm Todd Baginski. I'm a Microsoft MVP and a partner and CTO at Candas. In this video, I'm going to give you an end-to-end demonstration of the Event Organizer Power Apps sample template. To learn how to install the sample template, please see the video as well as the documentation we created that describes how to install and configure this sample. The Event Organizer Power Apps sample template includes a couple of flows, a Microsoft form, a SharePoint list inside of a SharePoint site, as well as a Power App that you're looking at here. In this scenario, once a year, Contoso hosts an employee conference to announce new policies and procedures. This conference helps Contoso managers and employees to stay up to date in the highly competitive and changing business landscape. The Event Creation and Organizer Power App that you see here, as well as all of those supporting components I talked about, helps ensure that the event registration process goes smoothly. I'm going to walk you through it now, and we're going to come to the point where we eventually get back to this Power App to check in a person who has shown up at the event, and then also look at reports to see how many people have been invited, have registered, and have checked in. The process starts inside of the Microsoft form. Here you can see I have a form called Contoso World Expo 2018. Clicking on the form will allow me to open it up. This form collects information and allows people to register for the conference. As you can see, it's a simple form with data about people that you would normally collect when they attend a conference. When the invitation process starts, the organizer of the event will come to the form and click the Share button. Here they will have a choice of many different ways to share this form and allow people to register. They can get a link, like we see here. They can get a QR code and send that out. They can also get an embed code to embed it in an iframe in a web page, or they could email it by clicking the email. Once they click the email button, it opens up an email template for them that looks like this. So now I can send this out to all of the different people I would like to invite to my event. Let's pretend I just sent it out, and I'm going to now respond after I get this email, and I'm going to click on the link, and that is going to open up the form and allow me to register for the event. And now I'll fill out the form to do just that. After I filled out the form, just like anyone who was invited to the event would do, I click the Submit button. Upon submittal, a Microsoft flow is actually running in the background. That flow is copying that particular information that was filled out in the form to the SharePoint list. As you can see, before I even got here, the record that I just filled out at the bottom here was added to the list. Returning to the Power App, I can also see that the new record that I created for myself is now added to the list of people who have either been invited, registered, or checked in to the event. If I look at the reports for the event, I can now see how many people have registered, how many people have registered but not checked in, and how many people have registered and checked in. I also have a nice pie graph here that's coming from Power BI report that allows me to visualize the data. During the event, as new people come into the conference center, the event organizers can then check them in to the event. That's done back on the check-in registrants page, the first page in the app. To check someone in, all you need to do is click the check-in button next to their name. When you click the check-in button, you are also updating the data inside of the SharePoint list, and now you can see that the status for my record has been marked as checked in. Returning to the Power App, I can go to the Reports page, and I can see that the report has updated, and it now indicates that 50% of attendees have checked in to the event. I mentioned before how there was a flow that copied the information from Microsoft Forms over to the SharePoint list. That flow is called Save Registration Information to SharePoint. You can learn more about it and see how to configure it in the installation video I made for this particular sample. One flow I haven't talked about yet, though, is the Event Organizer notification flow. This flow checks the SharePoint list every day, and it returns the items in the list that are 2 days prior to the event. Essentially, it's looking for list items by inside of the registration list where the event day column is equal to adding a couple days to the current date. All of those entries in that list for users who have signed up for an event occurring 2 days or less prior to the event will get a reminder. This particular variable here allows us to create the users who did request the reminder. For each user that's found there, we will then notify them by sending them this email that you can see here. This allows you to not only check in users and during your event, allow them to sign up easily, but it also lets them know when the event is coming up so that they remember to come to it. That concludes my demonstration of this particular Power Apps sample template. We hope it comes in handy for you as you build your own Power Apps solutions. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.